Hi, welcome to my channel. This is the journal that I made for the July challenge in the Dear Julie group. Um, we had to make it out of scrap. And we got 8 pieces of paper, any paper, ledger, regular coloring book, and 5 extras. And any item, and so I picked 2 pieces of paper. And also this was one of my extras. I got like way too much of this stuff. And the other 2, I can't remember what was extra. I don't know. But and there were certain items that we had to have calendar, old piece of jewelry, and we could only have 8 metal items, not counting the jewelry. And I have one here, one here. I got 2 more of these in the book because we had to have 3 pieces made out of the jewelry. And then I made a paper clip out of that. And these, I taught myself how to, or I watched a video and learned how to do the fake leather covers. And this one, I know I laid it on paper instead of plastic, but it's okay because I still have to stain the inside and Mod Podge it. This one, I never knew you could make a cover and look at it and see what kind of journal it should be. And to me, this just looks like it needs to be a bee journal. So that's what it's going to be. This one, I haven't decided yet. And these are my first 2, so if they're not perfect, I'm sorry, but I think they turned out pretty good for my first 2. But while I was making them, and I made these out of the regular craft paper, the thick craft paper that comes when you buy stuff. I have like a whole big stack of these that came with some shelves that I had gotten. So when I was making these, I thought, I could make other stuff. And I used this paper, and then I used, because we had to have junk, so I used front of my paper pads to cut down into shapes, and we could use any punch. And so I made this, and I made these, which I love. And if you've seen anybody else make these, let me know. But for the little stuff, this thin paper does a wonderful job. And then this is just one-sided and made into a paper clip. And I also thought, well, if you can do that, let's make tags. So I made tags, and I put little pockets on the corner. And I was going to put them in this journal, but it's already too thick. And I made them different colors. I did not, however, Mod Podge the back, and I think they need to be. So I will be doing that. But I think they turned out great. And this is just cardboard and that thin paper. And then these are cutouts off the front of my paper pads. The little, still have a whole stack of them. The little images off the front of the paper pads. Because, you know, that's junk. People would usually just throw the fronts away. So why not cut them out and make little journaling cards? See? I mean, you can cut every one of them out and make a little journaling card. So that's what I did in this book, and there's a lot of them in there. And then this book I'm giving to my granddaughter, Bella. And then the first journal I made with the puff quilt front, I'm giving this one to Anna, my granddaughter. And then I got one in the process of making for their sister, Willow. Can't leave her out. So let's get started, and keep in mind this is made from junk, so it looks like a junk journal. And then this is just, oh, this is one of my extra, this yarn. And this is just some scrap fabric that I had from somewhere. Can't even remember what it was from. Now, and please, if you did see anybody else do this, please let me know. I really don't want to steal anybody's idea. I really don't. Okay, and like I said, we needed 3 of these, and I got out of the junk jewelry. And see, I put one here too, and one in the back. On the back. So this is just pocket. We needed 3 things with stamping and stenciling, and throughout the book you'll see more than 3. And I glued one of the little hearts up there. And then I made pockets out of the fake leather. And then these are from Calendar, and they're glued onto my paper, the front of my paper pad. And then this is a calendar. And I just put a top tag with, and this was wrapping paper. And I glued it down onto a book page and fussy cut. And then I only got like half of them. Throughout this, there's a lot of these throughout the book. And half of them probably have that little pocket. And I put a little piece of paper and one of those little cards off my paper pads. And here's 2 little cards off the paper pads. And then we needed a envelope made out of calendar with an insert. And see, the envelope's made out of calendar. And then these are calendar. And you write on them. My husband said they look like coasters, which I guess they do. And then this piece of paper was, this is one of my 10 because we got 8 and I took 2 extra. And this was a misprint, so that counted as trash. We needed 3 things with book page. You can see there's stamping. And here's one of my little cards. And that wasn't glued on to, oh, there's 2 cards. That wasn't glued on to book page. I just fussy cut it and then glued it onto this book page. And then a tag out of magazine. And then that was out of magazine. See, it's got the little pocket, piece of paper and card. And then tea stained paper, which was cut off something. I'm so glad I keep all my cut-offs, so I can have it for journals like this. And then this is one of my 10 pieces of paper. Made a little pocket, and then that was scrap, cut off something. This is one of my 10 pages. And then this is card, and this was, I can't remember her name, but the lady that with the gorillas, these got sent to my mom, I think, because mom donated. I think they're supposed to be painted by the gorillas. And I put a fabric flip on that and just blank there, because we needed 3 things with fabric, and I used an old nightgown. And then this is that thin craft paper, ledger paper. And here's another stamping, and see, this is scrap paper that was cut off something. So it's like half there, half there. And then this is another card, and I put the craft paper on it. Craft paper, and this was a gift bag. And this was another thing done with the garment. And see, here's the paper clip. And see, we could only have 8 pieces of metal. So that other paper clip I got laying up there, I'm going to add later. And then we needed something with privacy envelope, and we needed 3 things with napkin. So this is the one that comes with napkin. And then it's got an insert. And regular paper that counts as one of my 10. And then we could use as many envelopes and book pages as we want. So I just took and made the double tuck on the book page with some inserts from the paper pads. I don't think I meant for 2 to be in there. Craft paper. Here's some more of the thin craft paper. And then this is an envelope, and I did stenciling on it and did one of the tucks on it. I don't have anything in the envelopes. And then that's the tea stain paper. More scrap paper, and here's the center. I didn't put anything on the signature ties. So, one on the other side, another pocket, or tuck. Here's another thing made out of, this is garment and then book page. Here's book page, and this is, we needed 3 items out of a gift bag. The page is one, this is one. Then you'll see a few more. Put little pockets with some of those cards. And then that's magazine, and then that thin craft paper magazine. I do really think they're cute. There's another stamp, ledger paper, gift bag, book page, and magazine into a paper clip. Coin envelope, and that's one of my things with a napkin. And then here's another thing with the gift bag, and I just got paper in there with a tag. And then this is gift bag, made a little tablet, and book page. And just made some. Now I don't have all the pockets full because this book was fat enough. Well, I don't have anything in there, huh? Oh well, she can tuck something in there. Here's another thing with napkin and envelopes. And this was a misprint. So I just glued them on there, and all the envelopes are open for her to put stuff in. So that's the end of this one. Now, here's the same thing. And that was misprint, so I glued them on there, and all these are open. Well, doesn't want to turn. And that was a misprint, so it was free. Book page, tea stain, another little tablet, another little flip, another fabric flip. Okay, that's another garment thing. And then in this one, I just put paper. And then I'll put that paper clip on there when we're done. Another double tuck. And I did the edges of the regular paper and the graph paper with the different cutting scissors. I could only use one pair. Another double tuck on the book page and envelope. And then here's another one of these. Another paper clip. One envelope. Another. I don't have anything on that one. Yep, that one's got it. Here's another book page thing, pocket. And I think this was magazine. Both of these were magazine. And like I said, that was a misprint. So here's another envelope made out of calendar. With some more. And that's it. And so here's my third jewelry thing. And these are really big. Plenty of space for her to draw on or write or whatever. And that's it. This was my July challenge. True junk journal. Made out of junk. And remember, let me know if you've seen anybody make these. Because if not, I'll do a video on how to do them. But I love them. I really think it was a cool idea I came up with. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye.